Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to King of the Ring Bracketology. In this video, I will be explaining exactly how this year's King of the Ring will work. Of course, we know that Raw and SmackDown superstars will be involved, but Vince McMahon made the announcement at NXT TakeOver Stronghold that NXT will also be involved in this year's tournament. But the question is, how? Well, let's have a look at the rules. So the rules of this year's King of the Ring are pretty straightforward. All brands have a separate tournament of their very own. Each brand will crown their very own King of the Ring. The winner of each brand enters the finale that will be held at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. The finale is a triple threat match to crown the king of all three brands. The winner of that subsequent triple threat match also has the reward of heading to the main event of SummerSlam or TakeOver Brooklyn to face for their respective world championships. And as we saw, Vince McMahon headed out in front of a jam-packed Full Sail University just this past week on NXT TakeOver Stronghold and announced that these men will be involved for NXT. This is the exclusive look at NXT's brackets for their side of the tournament. Kicking it off on the first episode back for NXT will be Apollo Crews versus Tommaso Ciampa. We saw Apollo Crews pick up an impressive victory over Rich Swann at Stronghold, and the winner of that match will then take on the winner of Kazuchika Okada and Christopher Gerard. And also, Christopher Gerard is coming off a big win at Stronghold as well, so he will have a fair bit of momentum going into that match. We then move on to the other side of round one, Eric Young to take on Johnny Gargano, which should be an incredible battle of two blokes who have absolutely no quit in them. And then to finish off round one, Rich Swann takes on Hideo Itami. Arguably the biggest match of round one, you would have to say, would be Rich Swann versus Hideo Itami, two men with an incredible amount of momentum heading into this match. Of course, Rich Swann has put on a spate of 5-star matches over the last few weeks, and Hideo Itami coming off a huge win over Okada. But now moving on to Monday Night Raw, and this is star-studded. Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt will kick us off on the next episode of Monday Night Raw. These two have a storied history. We all know the story, and these two meet for the last time to see who can advance in the King of the Ring. Below them, a dream match anywhere in the world, a main event on any card anywhere in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Batista. Can you believe that? That is a round one match for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. And just below them, two men with a point to prove. Tyler Breeze faces Damian Sandow. A couple of guys who have taken a couple of big losses in the last few weeks, but they get their opportunity to make their impact on Monday Night Raw and try and advance. But they will be advancing to face the winner of the next match, Ryan Lusk versus John Cena. Number 3 will take place on Monday Night Raw in just a few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you, that is one you simply cannot miss. Monday Night Raw's brackets are stacked. But are they as stacked as SmackDown Live? Look at this round one, ladies and gentlemen. A tantalizing round one. Dolph Ziggler kicks it off, taking on Cesaro. We know the history between the two. That's got combustible written all over it. But what also has combustible written all over it is the fact that Tyson Kidd is on the same side of the brackets as his best friend Cesaro, but he's also on the same side as Dolph Ziggler, a man that he is so desperate to get his hands on. Tyson Kidd faces Neville, Cesaro faces Ziggler on that side of the brackets. But moving down, we have Sami Zayn taking on Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger, a guy who has been on an incredible tear through SmackDown. He's defeated everyone he's faced since its inception, and Sami Zayn looks to stop the momentum of Jack Swagger. And speaking of momentum, it gets no more than Samoa Joe. This is a guy who's been on a tear through not only SmackDown, but also Raw. Samoa Joe nominated SmackDown as his destination, and his first stop is Chris Jericho in the King of the Ring tournament in what could be one of the biggest matches of the tournament. And if you are a Raw or a SmackDown superstar, there is only one destination for you, and that is SummerSlam. The winner, of course, of the King of the Ring from either Raw or SmackDown heads to the main event of SummerSlam to face their respective world champions. And of course, the history-making announcement from Vince McMahon. He said that the winner of the NXT brackets will head to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn and face the NXT champion for the NXT title. Absolutely incredible opportunity awaits for all of these participants, ladies and gentlemen. That's the King of the Ring Bracketology. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Who do you think will make it all the way through to that triple threat match at King of the Ring? And who do you think will take home the title of King of the Ring? For MurphsYT13, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.